Show me what we got to do here. So after an exciting workout, you suddenly just become more powerful and like 6 inches taller.
Yeah, I did think you looked a little bit taller. What's going on
Do
here?
not take the camera angle down too low because you'll see I'm standing on the workbench here. But hey, at least I feel better after doing all this. So heck of a workout. We won't have to tell everybody that I passed out for 45 minutes after the last exercise.
That's true. It's actually true.
But I recovered. I'm full recovery mode in the Cardinal Cowboy. Literally, if you want to stay in shape and you want to get like the best out of your body for your own long-term benefit, not just necessarily be a pro athlete, that's kind of a no-brainer. You've got to do it if you're a pro athlete. But if you just want to be healthy, like the Cardinal Cowboy is, or like I'm trying to be, you got to go to a great gym like we got here. So, Eric, tell everybody why you do what you do, the HaVen and all the fun stuff here, because I want everybody to understand what we got here.
Right, so the HaVen is a V.I.P gym right here in St. Louis, Missouri. It's a California-based sort of model that we brought right here to the Midwest. We get a lot of A-list type celebrities in here, professional athletes, but not just pro athletes and A-list celebrities. We get just about anyone. It's a private setting for you, your guests, your family, and friends to train at. But we don't just do things here. We also have an awesome website, proformapp.com, that you can have access to the same workouts that we're doing right here online at your home or at your local gym. And we sell the products by VectorFPS. Go to VectorFPS.com if you want to use some of the products, the fitness bands, the foam rollers, the balance pads that we use right here. But enough about me. We have Cardinal Cowboy here at the HaVen. And you guys probably do know this, but this guy has a pretty inspirational story.
I've been very fortunate to have overcome a coma caused by a drunk driver, and if you get too close, you can see the big old scar on my head here, but it goes over to here. But I was 19 years old, and this is 5 or 6 years ago, or more. And I'm 49 right now. Cardinal Cowboy's 39 because I started that when I was 10. But pulled a ventilator out of my own throat, and then they said, well, he's gonna live. But now on the 7th day, I rose, pulled the ventilator out. Look, I mean, of course, hey. And then they said, well, now you got to take care of the Cardinal Cowboy for the rest of his life. I just proved them all wrong. Right. Kept on doing all kinds of fun, cool, inspirational things. And they weren't even like major things, but considering I came out of a coma, pretty cool. I ran email systems for AB, #1 sales guy for a couple of the largest sales organizations in the country. And just really cool stuff. And I was just like, what compelled me to do that? And it's because I overcame something that doctors said I wasn't going to overcome. We had a doctor on the Cowboy and Judge show as a guest. He told me his story. He goes, well, I'm an emergency room trauma surgeon. And there's 1 out of 100 recovers like you did. Now, there's still something certainly wrong with me, right? You're never the same after you go through something like that. But the message here is that if I can accomplish these things, they're like, running the email systems for Anheuser-Busch and doing that other stuff, which are not really that big of a deal. But it's provided for, for me to be a part of culture, a part of our society, which everybody really wants to feel like they contribute. And I went through a coma. What are you capable of? Right. And everybody's got excuses, but if I can't think of anything worse, there's one thing I can think of worse than a coma, and that would be like, you're not here anymore. So I was as close as you get to that, and still came out of it and proved everybody wrong, all the doctors and everything, but there's nothing special about me. There's not, really. I mean, the only thing I have that's special is that I don't quit. I don't give up. And everybody has that ability. It's just, are they going to make an excuse, or are they going to go after it? And you have 2 options, and you can't do both. It's one or the other, because it's impossible to go after something and never quit, and to not try at the same time. You're either doing it or you're not. It's one or the other. And why not just make it something you're always going after? And every time you don't quite make it, that just redirected you and taught you a lesson so that you get closer to your goal. Right. So you got to just go out there and do it. And I just appreciate somebody like yourself who's helping people do it. Right. And get out there. And somebody, after talking to this guy, I'm like, this guy's got to be like one of the elite trainers that's been around for like 35 years. And I found out you're half my age. I won't tell everybody your age, but I'm like, holy cow, Eric has done some amazing things at an age that like I would have dreamed of, and proud of you, man. Just way to go and keep doing it.
I appreciate it, my man. Thanks for coming out to the HaVen.